There were three invaluable lessons that I had to learn the hard way when I was going through the 2008 housing market crash. And I'm going to share those with you today so that you can learn from them and actually use them to avoid the pitfalls and actually grow your business in 2023. Hey, Al Stasek here, and before we get into it, hit that subscribe button and follow my page for more great content on growing your real estate business. 2008 was a year, frankly, I'd really like to just forget. My business was tanking, my marriage was tanking, my father had a heart attack, and we were really dealing as a family with some really heavy stuff. And it's something that I would never want to go through again, but going through it, I learned some invaluable lessons. Lesson number one, stay playing offense, not defense. And so what do I mean by that? Well, there's a lot of people out there putting lots of content out that's fear-based about, the sky falling in 2023. And the truth of it is, I just don't buy it. So be careful where you get your content from. What that causes is people to slip into a defensive mode when it comes to growing their business. Stay on the offense. Look, every market shift brings new opportunities. So let me share a story with you from 2008 in the thick of one of the worst markets that I personally have been through when we were going through that massive recession. So what I did was I heard that there were some real estate agents down in Florida who came up with this idea of renting a bus and filling it with investors and then taking them to high-end foreclosures or REO bank-owned types of properties. So I thought to myself, well, if they can do it, I can do it. So I went ahead, rented a bus, filled it with a bunch of investors who were hungry for some really good deals. And I got a lender and a title company actually chip in for lunch and help offset the cost. I actually charged at the time $15 a ticket to get on the bus. And we ended up going to about, 8 or 9 high-end properties and showing these properties to investors. And a few of them bought some of them. Of course, they didn't buy all of them, but I ended up with a bus load full of cash buyers that were ready to buy great properties. So here's the real cool thing that actually happened as a result of the bus tours. Yes, we had sold a few properties. Yes, we brought on more clients, but the better thing is what happened with the media. Every news channel in Cleveland, Ohio was literally chasing my bus down the street with their news cameras, wanting to find out what the heck was going on with this real estate agent who was taking a bus loads of buyers to foreclosed homes. It also got picked up in USA Today and a ton of national publications. And this is the type of marketing exposure that money can't buy. So remember, offense always beats defense when it comes to growing your business. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Okay, lesson number two, don't be a red flag collector. What do I mean by that? I mean, when you see something that's a red flag, don't keep ignoring them and keep doing what you're doing and expecting a different result. I used to do this all of the time. In fact, I used to tell myself, Al, are you being a red flag collector right now? Or I just remind myself, look, when you see a red flag, if you see something that's not working in your real estate business, it could be a strategy that's not working. It could be something that's shifted with the market. For instance, it was really, really hard over the last 2-3 years to work with buyers. Why? Well, you had to write sometimes 10, 11, 12, sometimes 15 contracts before you get one to stick. So when you think about the dollar per hour, it's a very low leverage position. When you have one buyer, you have to work 15 times just to try to get one contract to stick. Whereas if you focused on listings during that time, if you shifted, let's say you loved working with buyers, but you were working 5 or 6 times the amount, if you shifted your focus to listings, you'd get that listing, you'd negotiate one listing contract, and you'd have all of those offers coming in to choose from for your buyer. You'd work less hours. Said differently, you'd be earning a higher dollar per hour because you didn't stay with the same strategy that was working back 4, 5, 6 years ago. And the last lesson might be the most important one. Hard work and consistency beats talent every time. Friends, it's not the most talented real estate agent who's going to win. It's going to be the most consistent. It's going to be the most accountable. Look, right here on my shirt, 100-0. This stands for 100% accountability and 0 excuses. And the highest form of love is accountability. And the highest form of love you can show to yourself is to make sure that you're accountable for doing the things consistently that you need to be doing. So consistency in what, Al? Consistency in improving your unique selling proposition or your offer. Consistency in taking new listings every single week. It's being consistent in the mundane, boring things that we know we all need to do. It's getting back to the basics, doing them every single day, and doing them with consistency. Okay, if you liked this video, please share it with your friends, give it a like, give me a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me so you're not gonna miss out when I put more great content out on helping grow your real estate business. One last quick question. Are you hungry, humble, and smart? And are you committed to doubling your business in 2023? Well, if so, we may have an opportunity for you to partner with us with our Honey Badger Nation Partner Program. Jay Kinner and I have put together a program where we're helping thousands of agents double their business in 2023 and beyond. Just go to callalbie.com, it's right here up on the screen, and schedule a free consultation call. And as we say at Honey Badger Nation, we'll see you at the top or from the top.